Hey guys, it's Andy from The Weary Chef. I just wanted to walk you through this week's dinner menu. So to get to the menu, just go to wearychef.com and click here at the top. It says meal planning. If you're a regular, you may remember this used to say your grocery list, but I wanted to make it a little more clear what that is for. So once you get here, you'll see the suggested dishes for this week. If you see something here that interests you, you can just click on it and then see more. I've already opened them up to help us go a little faster. So first is this new recipe for oven fried chicken. This has a panko breadcrumb crust, so it gives a really crispy result, but it's baked in the oven. When you see a recipe that you'd like to make, just come down here to the actual recipe where it says add to meal plan and click or mouse over that little calendar and then say you want to add it to dinner. And then when you go back to your meal plan, it'll be there. We'll get there a little bit later. So with this fried chicken, I'm suggesting you could try deviled egg salad to go with it, or deviled egg potato salad, rather. This is a really easy recipe. It's like a combo of the flavors of deviled eggs and potato salad. So again, you can just click the calendar if you want to add it to your menu. We'll go ahead and add that one. The next recipe I have is this grilled Italian roast beef sandwich. This is a copycat recipe of my favorite sandwich from a place in Starkville, Mississippi, or it used to be in Starkville, Mississippi, called the Bulldog Deli. And this was my favorite sandwich there. It was just roast beef with marinara sauce and melted cheese. So good. I made it here. I pressed it in a waffle iron because I'm always trying to put that thing to good use. But you could toast it in the oven, make it in a pan like grilled cheese, however you like. You don't have to have a waffle iron to make it. This next recipe is another newer one, cheesy Mexican meatballs. Oh my gosh, these look so good. This is from my newest contributor, Amy from Little Dairy on the Prairie. She really does live on a dairy. Her family has a dairy farm. Her recipes are all really good, down to earth, easy things. So if you haven't checked her out, Amy Ingerson, you should check her out for sure. Anyway, Mexican meatballs. And I suggest serving those with these black beans and rice. I love this side dish. You could add sausage or chicken or something to this and make it a main meal, or I suggest doubling it up, and you can use it in another recipe later in the week or have it for leftovers for lunch. Really love it. So if you want to add that one to your meal plan, just do it that way. Next up is this creamy Cajun soup. This recipe has the flavors of gumbo, but it's easier to make gumbo. I have a nice gumbo recipe on my blog, but it's pretty labor intensive, so this one is just a little quicker to make. Greek salad with chicken. This is one of my oldest recipes that I've been making since way before the blog, and it's like a staple in our house. We have it all the time. This looks like a lot of ingredients, but it's just because I make my own dressing, and these are all things that I usually have in my pantry, and you probably do too. Or if you want to just use your favorite bottled Italian dressing, that's fine too. Next up is this meat and potatoes casserole. This bakes up so nice. It's got ground turkey and vegetables and like a creamy base, and then these potatoes bake right on top. Really good for a hearty Sunday dinner or a weekend meal. And then finally is this cheesy chicken spaghetti. This is an older recipe too. Really tasty. I put cauliflower in it because it doesn't stand out as a green vegetable to any picky eaters. This is a big piece of cauliflower, but you could also chop it up really small or even use like riced cauliflower and mix that in. Or, of course, if you'd rather leave it out or use broccoli or peas or something like that instead, um, make it to your liking. So once we've gone through the recipes and I've added which ones I would like, I come back here to my meal plan page. I need to reload to show the things I added. So here are all those recipes that I think I'd like to make this week. You can just drag them to, I'm going to make this on a Sunday, I think, to where you would like them. And then if you know, well, I also want to make a soup, another soup, um, just come to this menu, pick anything you would like. And if you think, I also want to make a cake, what kind of cakes do we have? This limeade jello cake is so good. So we'll put that on there. Then once you have all the recipes, however you would like, you're ready to generate your shopping list. So just click on this button. You can choose US or metric. If you don't want to make the list for the whole week, if you think you just want to shop for 2 days and then you're going to come back to these later, you can change these dates. I'm just going to do the whole week. And then there's your list. And if there are things that you don't need on here, if you know I already have food coloring and eggs and oregano, you know, whatever it is, you can change it and then you can add anything you need. It doesn't have to be a food ingredient. If you need paper towels and milk and you want to make a frozen lasagna one night, whatever it is. And then once you have your list the way you'd like it, you can either click print and just print it on paper to take with you, or what I like to do is click save. And then you see it takes you to this list that you can mark things off as you go. So what you can do is email this link to yourself or to your spouse. If they're going to do the grocery shopping, send it to whoever you want. Click send the shopping list and they will get this link that will open up this exact list with the check boxes. So then you can do that on your phone at the grocery store and just, you know, check things off as you go. So that is it for this week's menu. Again, if you are looking for it, just go to wearychef.com and then click on meal planning at the top. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.